Welcome back, everybody, at the Stan Sheriff Center. We're at intermission, one game apiece, Hawaii versus Long Beach State, and we're joined now at the intermission by a man who spent many years from 2006 through 2009, Mike Seeley, now head coach of UCLA. You're a Wahine coach. You spent a lot of time in this building. Is it kind of strange coming back on the other side?
You know, my life in this building have intertwined a few times. I was actually coaching UCLA men when I was retired from playing. I was coaching a match, and there was so much energy in the gym. I was walking after set 2 to the locker room. I was so inspired by just the fans. I actually came out of retirement and went to play together, just from being in this building.
And coming here, there's obviously a lot of history between Hawaii and Long Beach. We talked about that. But Hawaii and UCLA. UCLA teams have been here, I think 35 out of the last 38 years. It's a pretty cool thing going back and forth there.
For sure, and it's been going on for long. I've been on both sides of it, and it's great being on both sides. So it's just an amazing rivalry.
Talk a little bit about your team tomorrow night. You won, of course, tonight. You beat Ohio State. Tomorrow you'll face the Wahine. Where are you in comparison to where you want to be? I know it's early in the season.
You know, it's the battle of 2 different teams. It's my team we're big, but we're just not polished. We're still figuring out who we are, what our components are. You know, we've been together for 3 weeks. Whereas Hawaii, they're not as tall, but they're so polished in all the positions that they're already playing as tight as most teams are going to be playing by the end of the year.
Now, not that you're going to give away anything, but as you look at them, what are your thoughts and what are your concerns as you look at this Wahine team?
My concerns, this team reminds me a lot of the team we had in 2009 that went to the Final Four, where you have great arms at all the pins, you've got size in the middle, you just don't make mistakes. Everybody on the floor is such a good volleyball player, but no balls hit the floor. If somebody besides the setter has to step in a set, it's a perfect set. So they're always in your face all night long. You don't see as many gross errors that some of the other teams will have all year.
Well, good luck tomorrow night. Well, I don't know how much luck we really want to wish you.
It better not be tomorrow night, because we're not playing tomorrow night.
Oh, that's right. We have football tomorrow. I
don't want people showing up tomorrow night.
Thank you for getting me on the right page. Good match. Mike Seeley, the second-year head coach of UCLA. He'll be leading his UCLA Bruins against Hawaii on Sunday. Saturday, reserved for the season opener, the UH football team. We're at intermission. We'll get back underway with Jim Leahy and Lisa Strama'a. In about 3 minutes, everybody stick around. You're watching the intermission. We're at Wahine Volleyball on OC Sports. Oceanic Time on the cable.
This match is tied at 1 set apiece. Let's take a look at the McDonald's match stats.
Stats are real close here. You can look at the numbers for yourself. Attempts, Long Beach getting 10 more. Errors, Long Beach out-erring, but still coming out on top. Percentage of hitting, UH staying high in their percentage. Long Beach bringing theirs up. They came in at 164. Look at the blocks. That's huge. UH putting on a blocking, just doing a fabulous job, and the service errors. And that's the match stats for games number 1 and 2 so far.
So we're about ready for the teams to take the court for the 3rd set. But first, let's check out how it works, presented by Central Pacific Bank.
So as we take a quick look, Long Beach State on the outside, I believe it's Ledoux. Jackson gets up and annihilates it. Maeda gets a great defensive dig, but check this out. Jane Croson, with authority, turns and attacks on 2. Down the line for one of her many, many kills this evening. She's out in front with 11 kills so far.
So the real match starting right now in this pivotal 3rd set between Hawaii and Long Beach State. And this match turning out pretty much the way, if you have a long memory, the way Hawaii and Long Beach State always play.
Well, which we know you have a long memory.
Oh, yes.
And we knew we were going to be in for a treat. This is the competition. Both teams playing great defense and really rallying strong at the net.
Serving for Hawaii will be Hartung. Into the net. That's her 3rd service error. Julie serving for Long Beach State. Danielson, Uiato, and that time Hewitt is blocked by Hampton. Hampton reversing what happened to her earlier in this match.
Both middles just completely committing to one another. It's two bigs in the middle, the 6'6" versus the 6'4". Like teeter-totter, they're going back and forth, attacking and blocking one another.
Serving is Julie. Danielson almost shanks that, saved by Satelli. Danielson gets it across. Big advantage now for Long Beach State, and here we go again. Hewitt blocks Hampton
The
for
battle,
the third time.
battle at the net, and it is tight to the net. Both of them completely committed to one another. They're not going anywhere but in front of one another.
Satelli to serve. One serving two in the third set, the pivotal third set. Satelli gets it in, dug up by Johnson. Hit over by Jackson, and that knocked down Satelli.
Jackson, only a freshman, doing a nice job on the outside. Again, listed as a libero, but playing all around.
Ledoux tried to get cute, put it into the net. Too much finesse that time by Ledoux. Two serving three. Here's Croson. Croson hits it long.
Croson kind of stunned herself, I think. She covered her mouth in awe, disbelief of how she got under that ball a little bit too much.
Fontanilla serving for Long Beach State. They lead at 4-2. Danielson. That's dug up by Johnson, but she shanks it. 4-3. Danielson with her 7th kill in this match. Hewitt gets it in. Ledoux, and that ball on a step-out move by Cerna works for Long Beach State. They lead 5-3, and they lead by 2. And Hawaii early in this third set, chasing already.
Chasing already because of the missed serves earlier.
Jackson serves. Croson into the net, saved by Uiato. Croson double hands it. Ledoux, Julie, there's that step out again by Cerna, saved by Satelli. Croson hits it from the 3-meter line, and the ball comes over by Johnson.
Janisa Johnson, 8 kills, 0 errors, annihilating that ball, really finding a great rhythm tonight. Last night, not so hot.
Serving is Jackson. Danielson, not good contact that time. And Johnson just deposits the ball in front of Hartung. And the ball just goes down the front of her uniform to the floor.
Mixing it up a little bit, taking it off. Hartung sees it but can't get to that ball.
Jackson serving again. Danielson out. Well, Hawaii really, as they say, out of system. Dave Shoji calls a timeout. It's 8-3 in favor of Long Beach State in the pivotal third set. Eight for Long Beach State, 3 for Hawaii in the third set. And Hawaii going to school with Robin Amos Santos. She was lecturing them during that timeout. Jackson will serve. Tyler Jackson. Joust at the net, won by Uiato against Cerna. Point for Hawaii. Hawaii down by 4.
Uiato doing a nice job at the net, completely overshadowed by the 6'3" freshman, but getting a nice play.
Uiato serving. Good block off of Johnson. Johnson will try it again. Dug up by Maeda. Uiato. Danielson. That's dug up by Johnson. Boy, Johnson really sharp tonight. And that ball hit over by Ledoux. 9-4, Long Beach State.
Here you see Ledoux coming out of the back court, hitting over three blockers.
Hartung. Hartung hitting it by Ledoux that time. Hawaii comes back and now trails again by 4. But it's early in the third set. Danielson to serve. Knuckleballs it over. Follows it over by Jackson and blocked back by Hartung. Cerna, back row saved by Danielson. Satele drilling that ball by Ledoux.
Ita Uyato doing a nice job isolating Satele out there on the outside, beating the block.
Serving is Danielson. Big hit by Ledoux. That's saved by Uyato, and Danielson ball is hit and over by Croson. Hawaii starts creeping back. They now trail by 2. They trail by as much as 5 or by as many as 5. Serving is Danielson, another soft serve. Ledoux.
Ledoux hammering that ball down, her 25th attempt.
10-7. Long Beach State serving. Minkle. Hammered by Hampton. Not a good pass that time.
Serving Maeda short. She overpasses it. There you see the overpass, and Haley Hampton just annihilating that ball on the overpass.
Back to a 4-point difference. Danielson, here's Satele. Satele able to wiggle it through the block of Ledoux and Hampton. That's a huge block.
Satele just extremely accomplished here on the right-hand side, just being so consistent for her team.
Maeda serving, dug up by Jackson. Julie, Ledoux, dug up by Maeda. Uyato, Danielson coming off the back row, and Ledoux and Hampton were waiting for.
Take a look at the attack from the back there. Kanani Danielson swinging as hard as she can, dropping her shoulder.
12-8.
Dropping her shoulder just a little, getting blocked there.
Julie serving. Danielson overpass. 13-8. Ledoux made it look easy. And again, Hawaii out of system. Struggling, off balance. Julie serving again. Hewitt, the ball dug up by Johnson. Ledoux, roll shot. Saved by Croson. Ball hit over by Satele. And Satele off the block gets a point.
Gotta love it. I'm gonna have to call her Steady Eddie because she is carrying this team right now, just doing a great job, playing very smart, keeping the ball in play, hitting at 400.
Here's Satele. 9, serving 13. Ball hit by Johnson deep. Hawaii with an advantage here. Croson, yes.
Jane Croson showing her savvy skills.
Hawaii squeezes the lead a bit. They come back to trail by 3. Swayze comes in, replacing Jackson. Serving will be Satele. Gets it in, dug up by Ledoux. Ledoux hits it. There's Danielson, Uyato. Satele gets it across. And that ball goes off Julie in the back. Hawaii trailing now by 2. Satele to serve it again. In the air by Minkle. Julie. Ball is hit over and out that time by Johnson. Brian Gemolero says, calm down, calm down. 13-12. Satele now serving to tie the set. Long. Hawaii has come close. but they have been unable to hop into the lead. Ledoux serving for Long Beach State. Danielson, Uiato, Croson. Croson runs right into Hampton.
The set a little tight for that huge block up there. Great block on the outside.
Hampton and Swayze serving is Ledoux, Uiato, and Hewitt. Hewitt with the step out, and going with her was Hampton. Hewitt had no open door, and back to a 4-point lead. Hawaii comes close, and inchworming away again. Look at this, over the cable and down, everything working for the 49ers, and they're back out to a 5-point lead. Hawaii squeezes down to 1, but they cannot tie it. And that gives the momentum back to Long Beach State.
Find the perfect gift for any occasion at Big Island Candies. Click on BigIslandCandies.com to view their entire collection and place your order today.
(17-12), back out to a comfortable lead for Long Beach State. Sattelli comes out. Coming into the game is Stauber. And also Goodman. Ledoux serving. Stauber sets up Croson. That's dug up by Julie. Get over by Ledoux. Goodman saving it is Johnson. There's Hampton. Good one-handed save by Maeda. Double-handing it over is Danielson. Johnson just goes through the double block.
It almost takes Jim Leahy out.
What? Ball comes over and just tickles me. What else can happen? 17-13. Serving is Croson. A ball off Danielson and out. And Danielson has not been the effective Danielson that we are used to seeing. 18-13, 49ers. And the 49ers have all the momentum on their side. Fontanilla serving. Danielson with a roll shot. And that one goes off of Julie.
Kanani Danielson really trying to show her.
Well, what I'm saying is that Danielson just is not hitting the bullets.
No, she's not. She's not as crisp and not as sharp, taking things off.
Hewitt hits it out. Hawaii just cannot make any progress against Long Beach State. They come close, but that's it. Jackson comes back in, and she will serve. Dug up by Maeda. Hit over by Hewitt. Hewitt by Johnson. Good set by Stauber.
Stauber doing a nice job coming in and setting that backslide to Hartong there, isolating her for a one-on-one.
Uiato serves, dug up by Ledoux. Johnson out. So Hawaii with a 3-point deficit here, 19-16. If they're going to do something about this third set, they've got to start doing it now. Serving Uiato. Ledoux, Julie, ball comes over. Sattelli, Uiato, Sattelli, big block. Cerna was there, along with Johnson. 20-16, Hawaii down by 4 again. Uiato, step out, Hartong. Hartong went right by Ledoux. They isolated Hartong on Ledoux.
You just gotta love Hartong's energy. She's so explosive, and every time you set her, she's gonna give you 110%.
Serving is Danielson. Minkle, Ledoux. Danielson near the net to Uiato. Hartong gets it across. Ball is off Satelli from Ledoux. And Johnson, let's see. Johnson didn't get it over. Hawaii now trailing by 2. Here we go again. Hawaii's been able to come back, but they've been unable to tie or take the lead. Serving is Danielson, soft serve. Ledoux, off Maeda.
Maeda in the right place, just not able to control that ball.
21-18, back out to a 3-point lead. Serving is Minkle. Uiato, Satelli, off Minkle. Ledoux blocked back by Hartong. Ledoux again, in the air. Uiato, Maeda, Croson, roll shot. Jackson, Julie, ball is hit over and out.
A couple of Long Beach State players like tackling each other out there, really groveling to keep that ball in play.
21-19, serving is Maeda. Hawaii cozies up again. Maeda puts it into the net. It has been a difficult night for Maeda. 22-19, the frustration continues. Julie serving, but she serves it out. 49ers are giving Hawaii opportunity, but Hawaii has been unable to cement them. Here's Satelli. 20 serving 22. In to the net.
That's a 12th service error for this evening alone.
Serving is Ledoux. Dug up Maeda, put over by Hewitt. Hewitt on a very finesseful serve that time by Uiato.
Just taking a little bit off on the step out there, tipping it over. Very rare to see a ball hit the floor in front of Minkle as well, the libero.
23-21. Serving is Croson. Gets it in. Dug up by Ledoux. Saved by Satelli. Hewitt is there. Danielson just pushes it over. Advantage, Long Beach State. Hampton hammers it down. 24-21. Set point for Long Beach State to take the lead in this match. 2-1. And serving is Fontanilla. Fontanilla into the net. 24-22. Hewitt will go back to serve. Hawaii back up against the wall again at the edge of the precipice. Coming into the game for Hawaii is Kale Adolfo. Adolfo from Kaunokakai, Molokai. Comes in for Hartong. Adolfo takes up station in that front row with Danielson and Uiato. Serving is Hewitt. Hewitt gets it in. Big hit by Johnson. Blocked by Adolfo and Uiato. 24-23. The only way Hawaii can win this second set is to go to extra play.
That's right, and Kalea Adolfo, wow, welcome to the big time. She stepped in and made an instant impact. Great block by the freshman.
Hewitt. Long! Hewitt hits it long. That's the second time that she has hit it out at a crucial moment. And Long Beach State now leads 2-1.